Hi, I'm Ferd. Welcome back to my wood shop. This is part 2 of building a high chair. First part I showed you some things we did with the seat, drilling holes and then routing out the indentation into the tray. In this part we're going to go down to the bottom half and work on the legs. We're going to do some routing and some mortising to put the aprons in and put the bottom half of this thing together. Let's get started on that. These are my 2 front legs. What you want to do is choose the side of the leg that you want to show and then mark it, just like I did here. We're going to do some mortising, and we're going to route out the tongues or the grooves on the insides and the back sides of these for our aprons to attach it. And I'm going to show you how to set up the router and cut those out. Here I've changed up the plans a little bit, where to make your cuts on the ends of the legs. And what I did is I took the end of the leg and a straight rule, and I drew an X from corner to corner. Then I took an angle and drew my line, a vertical line straight down through the middle of the X. That's going to help me to line up my router bit. First, set your router bit at 5/8 inches high off of your table. Then take your board that you drew your X in, put it up against the fence, and then adjust your fence out to where this vertical line is in the dead center of the router bit. That way, no matter which way we turn our board, depending if we cut it right, no matter which way we turn our board, we're going to have the same exact cut on both sides of it. The next thing, we need our cut to be 2 inches long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my feather board. I'm just going to bring that down. Got it all the way down. We'll bring it down here and mark that 2 inches. So that's going to be my stop when I route my legs out. We're set up and we're ready to go. And that's what it looks like when you're done. Okay, on my seat backs I did the same thing. Marked them with the tape, right and left, the side that I want showing. And then the crown is going to go in between the two of these, and it's going to be cut a little bit different. Leave a space between here and there before we route our groove. So we're going to have to plunge the bit and then route our groove and then stop, so none of this is exposed, and we'll have us a little part of the top of it sticking up for looks. Okay, the router bit is 5/8 inches deep. That's how our cut's going to be, just like before. From this end of the router bit to your fence is going to be 3 3/4 inches to your block up on this side of it. And then we've got another block back here. You notice that you have to come out quite a bit because you got this angle on this side. One board's going to be, the angle's going to touch out here, and then your furthest point of the angle is going to touch on the inside. So you want to make sure that's wide enough. But if your board that, or your back that you cut is like it's supposed to be, and it's 15¼ inches from here to its furthest point, then you measure from your stop to this stop is going to be 17 7/8 inches. That's going to give you the 3¼ inches that you need, or 3½ inches that you need to route out for your more ties on the inside of it. Let's go ahead and do that and get it done. And there you go. Okay, while we're at the router table, we're going to go ahead and route out the slats that go on the back of the seat. All you got to do is merely round the edges off. Okay, to do that, we used a 1/4 inch round over bit. You want this end of it to be round like a dowel so it'll slide down in the holes that we drilled earlier for the seat. And there's that. That one's all finished. If you see the end of it, it looks a little square. If that don't fit down in your hole real tight, you can use your sander and kind of round it off a little bit. Keep trying it until you get it down in there. And with that, just a little more sanding, and this thing, man, it's ready to go.